Let me tell you the truth. Most people won't. 2026 is not coming for everyone equally. Some men will step into that year stronger, sharper, richer, and more dangerous than they've ever been. And most men? Most men will still be complaining about the same problems they had in 2025. Same habits, same excuses, same results. Right now, two types of men are being created. One man is preparing. The other is coping. One is building quietly. The other is distracting himself loudly. And don't get it twisted, 2026 will reward discipline, and it will punish comfort. So let me ask you something you probably haven't asked yourself honestly. Which one are you? Before we go any further, we need to kill the lie. Winning is not luck. It's not going viral. It's not one big break that saves you from your bad habits. Winning is control. Control over your mind, control over your body, control over your money, control over your time. Men who win don't chase hype. They don't run after trends. They don't build their life for Instagram. They build foundations, quietly, while everyone else is looking for shortcuts. Because freedom, real freedom, is the real trophy. 1. Men who master discipline. Here's the harsh truth and where the separation really starts. The men who win in 2026 are doing boring things consistently right now. They wake up early, not because it's fun, but because it builds control. They train their bodies, even when motivation is gone. They work when others are scrolling. They sleep on schedule while others destroy tomorrow for tonight's pleasure. They don't wait to feel ready, because losers rely on motivation. Winners rely on systems. Motivation disappears the moment things get hard. Systems keep you moving when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the divider. Always has been, always will be. 2. Men who control their minds. In 2026, attention will be the most valuable currency on earth, and most men are broke. They can't sit still. They can't focus. They can't go 5 minutes without stimulation. Porn, social media, endless scrolling, cheap dopamine. Winning men are different. They protect their minds. They limit distractions. They can sit in silence without escaping. Because here's the truth you might not like. If you can't control your mind, you'll never control your life. 3. The visionary men. Men who win don't think month to month. They think years ahead. While others are worried about next weekend, they're planning who they want to be in 5 years. They set goals that feel uncomfortable, goals that scare them a little, goals that force them to grow. If your goals don't demand sacrifice, they're not real goals. They're fantasies. 4. Men with purpose and skill. Average men drift. Winning men build. They know what they're working toward, even if the path isn't clear yet. They invest time into learning skills that create value. They choose mastery over entertainment. While average men consume, winning men create. And no, it's not glamorous at first. It's lonely. It's slow. It's frustrating. But that's the price of becoming dangerous in a world full of distractions. 5. Men who respect money. Let's talk about money without ego. Men who will win in 2026 respect money too much to waste it on status symbols they haven't earned. Winning men don't flex. They don't waste money trying to look rich. They track it. They respect it. They use it as a tool, not a toy. They build income streams. They avoid debt traps. They delay pleasure for freedom. Because money doesn't make the man, it reveals him. And a man who can't control his money will always be controlled by life. If you are in debt for a lifestyle you can't afford, you are a coward. Winners track every dollar. 6. Men who choose their circle. Here's another truth most men ignore. You will not rise above the room you stay in. Winning men cut off energy drains, even when it's uncomfortable. They choose mentors over crowds. They value silence over noise. And yes, sometimes that means being alone. But loneliness with purpose beats company without direction, every time. 7. Men who act now. Let me make this clear. 2026 will not wait for you. Habits compound. Time compounds. Excuses compound too. Comfort now equals regret later. And if nothing changes this month, nothing changes next year. No miracle is coming, no perfect time is coming. Action is the only separator. 8. The resilient men. Winning men are not immune to failure. They're resilient. They fail, they fall, they get hit hard, but they bounce back stronger. They turn losses into lessons, pain into power. They don't quit because of one bad week. They don't let setbacks define them. They control their emotions instead of letting emotions control them. They adapt, they learn, they keep moving. Because resilience isn't toughness, it's refusal to stay down. Resilience is what keeps you in the game long enough to win. 9. The grounded men. Winning men are not easily distracted. They live by values, honesty, discipline, respect, not trends, not peer pressure. They know their values. They know what matters. They don't chase every shiny opportunity. They avoid toxic habits and shallow validation. They balance career, health, relationships, and faith or spirituality. They win without arrogance. They stay humble because they know where they came from. They stay rooted while the world pulls in every direction, because a man without values is just a slave to trends. 10. The master of attention, the ghost. In 2026, the rarest man will be the one who can focus. While everyone else is chasing likes, the winner disappears. Ghost mode. No announcements, no validation, just work, for hours of deep focus without a single notification. They create when others consume. That's power. Try this. No phone for the first 2 hours of your day. No distractions, just building. Most men won't survive it. That's why it works. 11. The builder. This is where dreams become reality. Winning men build. They learn skills, trades, coding, communication, leadership. They create value. Businesses, projects, communities. They don't just talk, they produce, brick by brick, day by day. They take ownership of their work and their future. No victim mindset, no excuses. Builders don't wait to be chosen, they choose themselves. 12. Men who build their bodies. Your body is not optional. Weak bodies produce weak decisions. Strong bodies create strong decisions. Strength builds confidence. Training teaches patience. Suffering builds discipline. The gym isn't about looks, it's about standards. It teaches suffering, patience, consistency, and it reminds you daily that growth requires discomfort. Here's the final truth. Winning is not a personality trait, it's a choice. The men who will win in this new year are already working, quietly, right now. The question isn't can you, it's will you. Decide now or be decided for. Build now or watch others win. If you're preparing for the future, subscribe. This channel is for builders. Comment below, I will conquer this year. And then prove it with action.